Hello everyone, this is JayPugnacious and today we're gonna continue our journey in the world of Subnautica. I'm gonna show you some other basic items and equipment you can craft and how to use it, and the basic thing is that I'm gonna create my first habitat and generally show you how the whole process goes and how you build and maintain and provide electricity to your habitat and everything. What the fuck is this guy fussed about? Well, I mean, I understand, like his boat crashed and he's left alone with a big snake that's chasing you and stuff, but yeah, we'll figure more about this later. After you get a signal and you hear a message or like a distress call or anything, you're gonna have the coordinates added to the data bank. So if you press tab and you go to the specific submenu, you can find all points of interest and the coordinates for the ones that actually have coordinates to show. You can select which points of interest are going to be visible in your screen, like if they're going to be marked in the UI of the player, and I'm not sure about how many you can have active at once. But that's okay, we're going to figure it out together, guys. So before we create our habitat, we need to have the specific items needed to create all the components for the habitat, like the solar panel and all the main scaffolding and the body of the habitat. So just make sure you have a reserve of titanium and copper and glass or quartz or any of the other stuff you need to start building a very basic structure for your habitat. And yeah, just go on with it. First you need to create the base, for which you need titanium and lead. And then you can pretty much start adding any kind of room or component you want to the base. Add a hatch and a source of power so you have electricity in your base and everything is working and functional. And yeah, you pretty much build from there and just make it bigger and bigger. Other than the solar panel, there are other ways to get electricity in your habitat. I just need to go in bigger depth and get more materials and different kind of materials than I'm getting now. I want to find a place at approximately 100 meters depth so I can build whatever I need to build and have a lot of space and have a lot of materials close to me so I can farm, but also be close to the pod in case I want to return back. While playing Subnautica, you're gonna encounter many different organisms and alien species, from plants to fish to, well, humanoids and anything in between. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying you should scan everything and anything that comes in your path. Just spend some time and enjoy the atmosphere and the graphics and everything, even if you don't want to go too in depth in it. Now that I have a specific spot in my mind and I know where I want to build, I need to have all the materials ready, just so I don't lose too much time going around and searching for stuff or going up and down to the surface to get oxygen, which is practically what I'm doing right now. After a bit of farming, I have all the items needed to create a battery, which means that I also have all the items needed to create a habitat builder. So let's quickly craft that and we can go on with creating our first habitat. There's so many items that you can collect in the world and so many blueprints for you to craft that you're seriously gonna lose track so many times during the game. Just make sure you use the data bank and find all the crafting recipes so you don't lose too much time trying to remember everything by yourself. Now that I have the habitat builder tool, I can go back to the place I was and start building my new home. I could have created a beacon and left it there so I have a signal on my interface telling me where to go and where the place that I had the beacon was, but we'll find out more about this later. Priority now is to build my home. Let me quickly get back to where I was and we'll get right on it. So as I mentioned before, first we must build the base, like foundation for our habitat. So first you settle that, build it, and then you can start adding all the other components on top of it. After I create my very basic structure, I need to create any source of electricity for my habitat, so that it has some power in it, and I can actually go in to get a refill of my oxygen, and I don't have to go to the surface every time I'm running out. Baby steps every time, slowly getting there, but it's looking beautiful. I mean, just look at how futuristic and detailed it looks. Beautiful, just beautiful. Now that I want to create my solar panel, I'm missing a couple items, so I quickly have to go get these as well. But after that, I'm gonna show you all about how the power works in the habitat and everything. So when you enter your habitat and there is no power, the lights will be off and you won't get a refill of oxygen or anything. I always want to get this in the right angle, so it's like symmetrical and nice looking and everything, but yeah, can't really spend 5 minutes every time for that. As I said before, just make sure you have all the items needed to create your habitat and any component needed, and you don't have to go farm at the same time as you're building. Let's quickly finish with a solar panel so that the habitat can get powered up. When the habitat has power, the lights are on and you get actual automated messages from, I guess, the AI of the habitat telling you like power restored and everything like that. Using the habitat builder tool, you can actually create stuff for the interior of the habitat as well, like fabricators and radios and storage units and containers and stuff. As I said, there are so many blueprints and recipes for stuff that you can craft in the game. Just spend some time and check everything out, even for decorative or just practical use. And that was pretty much it. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I really love this game and I'm really planning to playing it more. So stay tuned and let me know about anything in the comments, like any ideas or any feedback, like how you like my gameplay, the music, do I sound okay, anything at all. Watch till the end of the video to find out all the places that I explored and what I discovered while I was exploring. You could be surprised. Leave a like, comment and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of my future updates. And don't forget to check all my other videos as well. I'll see you soon.